he would go, fix it, make sure it was filled with gas, and do whatever needed to be done. She would ride it around for hours and hours and hours until it ran out of gas. Steve, can you put some more gas in it? But that's the kind of guy he was. If something was wrong with your car or something, or anything, he'd say, hey, let's go take a look at that, you know? And never a problem, never an issue. And he had just that love that was incredible. Steve liked a lot of things, sports, movies, bagels. I can remember him coming over to the coast and going over to Broadway Bagel and getting bagels and his favorite schmear, whatever it was that day. Mexican food, barbecue, little rum and Diet Coke every once in a while. But he's an incredible person. So when we talk about a joyful heart is good medicine, that's directly Steve Marmaduke. We will all miss him, but he will live forever in our hearts. So, in a moment here, yes, so we'd like to say a few words.
Adrian volunteered for this job, and I was so grateful to him for doing that. And I just want to thank everyone that's here. It's overwhelming to see so many people here. And I want to thank my family for helping me through all this. You've been wonderful, my strength, and my joy. This little one here, she can always put a smile on my face. And so I have a large family, Steve has a large family, and then all of our combined friends from all walks of life. And all of you drivers out there, I know your names, but I don't know your face. Because Steve would come home with a story every single night. He would be telling me something about some driver, and not just from his company, anybody on the pipeline. All of you were very dear to him, and he enjoyed all of the jokes and pranks that you all pulled as well. That was the joy of his life, of being able to be part of some kind of prank. All of my work family that's here, thank you so much. You're my other family. And Jan's family that's here, wherever you are, you're part of my family. And I want to thank you for Oil for being an incredible company. Steve was really happy working there at Buford Oil. He really enjoyed working for Randy. He enjoyed his odd sense of humor, I think is how he termed it. So those of you that know Randy, they are just great people, and he really enjoyed working with every single one of you in the office, on the trucks, everybody. And Steve and I we've had a great journey. We met at the 40th celebration at the coast, and 3 weeks later he asked me to marry him. And I said yes. And 2 months later, or less than 2 months later, we were married. And I've been married all this time, raised our family, enjoyed our grandchildren, every single one of them, and their sporting events, and I mean, it was just joy. And we enjoyed going to the coast. We liked to travel, but not out of the country. He said we're not safe out of the country, so there was none of that. He was a proud veteran, and was very happy to serve his country. And I applaud any of you that are in the service right now. Thank you for your service. It means a lot. You just, maybe people don't tell you, but it does. So, I just want you to know that we were happy. Steve was happy. We would joke, you know, we'd do something like just buying a new truck, and he's like, no regrets, no regrets. You know, driving down the road, loving his backup camera because he can hook it up to the trailer. It's like, wow. And I don't have to say, you know, this much, this way, you know, trying to line it up. So the very first time it was like, boom, right there, and he was like, yes. No regrets, no regrets. We laughed every single day, mocked each other every single day. You know, it was like no holds bar. There was nothing off subject that couldn't be razzed about. And we said, I love you, every single day. And every single day, it turned into night because he would get up so early to go to work. So every single night, I would tell him, you know, I love you, have a good day tomorrow, be safe. And even though this is a tragic accident, and it just blows my mind that it happened, because he was one of the most conscientious, safe drivers that I know. I mean, he took it to heart, and he would not drink the night before he was going to go to work. You know, I mean, he was had to get his sleep, had to be in bed. It was like, okay, everybody, out. I need to go to bed. And I respected that because I wanted him to be safe. And so it's really ironic of how his passing came to be. But it is what it is. And my granddaughter is going to school in Missouri, and my grandson, wherever there he is right there, is going to Texas. So we will be leaving soon to get them off to school. And yes, work, I won't be there for a while. And I guess my broken leg just fit right into that equation there. So I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot as I look around and see faces that from different parts of our life, personal, our kids' friends call us mom, you know, and that's great. It's just one big family, and I love it, and please don't stop. And I think that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted you to know that he was in a good place. He was happy. It was sudden, and I know he's at peace now, and he's the lucky one. So thank you all for coming, and I'm sorry we are not having a get-together after. This was pretty much all I could do. I can't do anymore, and so I apologize for that, but I just want you to know that thank you for coming. And if anybody else has the guts to come up here and talk, because that's what it takes, you are welcome to come up now.